Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Good morning. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily Ethereum update. Just wanted to give you a brief update ahead of the interest rate tonight. So this will mainly be about that. We'll talk about the interest rate. We'll talk about what I expect from it. In both scenarios, if it goes up to 5% or if it stays at 4.75, those are really the two possible scenarios, I think. You will always find people who say that it's going to drop down to 4.5 or that it goes up to 5.25, but those don't seem realistic to me. So we'll talk about that, and apart from that, I mean, we'll also do a technical overview of Ethereum, obviously, but that's also, it's kind of the same because I'll talk about the fundamentals, I'll talk about what I expect, but I'll tell you what I expect from Ethereum in terms of the technicals. Right, so before we get into that, if you want to receive daily trading signals, including on Ethereum, check out my links down in the pinned comment or the description. There you'll find instructions on how to join, but also trade results, basically everything you would need to know about it. Alright, so if we take a look at Ethereum right now, yesterday we found our triple top. We found resistance at around that major resistance level around 1820 again. I gotta be honest, I mean, it still looks very strong because we got resistance there, but not that much. We bounced back around 1780. And altogether, what I expect today ahead of the interest rate is just stability. Usually you get stability. I would argue that we have already had stability as well since practically last week Friday, last week Saturday, in this kind of in this range between 1720 and 1820, and I think that will just stay the same. It looks a little bit more likely that we'll get some bearish momentum down to 1760, perhaps down to 1740, but that looks unlikely. And I think we'll just stay stable in this area, and then what you tend to see, which is pretty funny, is that ahead of the interest rate, like when it's almost happening, so 1 hour ahead of it or 30 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that, usually when that happens, excuse me, I think this is better, you get a little bit of momentum in the direction which the market believes it will move, which with the bullish momentum we have had in the last week and a half, I think will be bullish. So we could actually try to break above 1820 just ahead of the interest rate decision, which is, by the way, at 7 p.m. it is in the afternoon or in the evening. So that's GMT +1. If you want to check that out, what time it is, just check out myfxbook.com and go to the economic calendar up here. All right, but to talk about the interest rate decision and the outcome of that and the consequences for Ethereum, to me, there are basically two scenarios, 4.75 and 5%. I would say that 4.75 will be received as very, very bullish. In that case, we will break above 1820 and go up to at least 1900. In the case of that it stays 5%, it becomes a little bit more difficult for me to interpret, I'd say. Because overall, it's just as expected, right? So I don't expect a huge crash, but on the very short term, it is a bearish development. And I don't think it's great for the economy either. So I think that if it really goes up to 5%, we will retrace at least down to 1700, 1720. And whether we will drop down further than that really depends on what kind of support and what kind of initial touch we get at that level, I think. But I will try to be live streaming tonight, so I'll keep an eye out for that, and then we'll just talk about it live, see what the price is doing, and I'll give some live commentary on that. But all right, that's my take on Ethereum for now. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, take care. I'll see you tonight, and bye.